Hey guys, what's up? Jai Hind. This is Ananya, your SSC Master Teacher here at Vedantu. So guys, let's continue with our story of nationalism in India. If you guys haven't watched my previous sessions on this chapter, make sure that you guys are watching those videos because or else you will miss a very important part of this story. All right. But as of now, let's continue with our story. And before guys, we head towards the story. Um, if you people are new on this channel, guys, I welcome you guys to the family of Vedantu's 9th and 10th English channel. Do not forget to subscribe to it and also hit the like button. It is absolutely free. Thank you so much in advance. Chalo. So people, let's continue with our story of nationalism in India. And in this session, guys, I'm going to talk about the participants of civil disobedience movement, the limitations of the civil disobedience movement, and also I'm going to talk about the sense of collective belonging. So, guys, this is going to be the topics of today's session. Make sure that you guys are watching the previous video so that you understand what was non-cooperation movement, what was civil disobedience movement. All right, chalo. Let's continue, guys. And by the way, guys, every time I give you homework questions, last time I also gave you two homework questions, but very less students responded in the comment section. So, guys, today once again I'm going to give you some homework questions, but make sure that you guys are giving the answers in the comment section. All right? Okay. So the question was, when was Gandhi-Irwin Pact signed? All right. So the right answer was 1931. Cool. The next question was, the demand for Purna Swarajya was formalized in 1930 in. It was in Lahore session of Congress. Okay. So guys, these were the two homework questions, and let me show you the names of the students who had given the answers in the comment section. And we have Sanvi, Asghar Ali, Shelby, Aradhana, and Lakshmi Sindhu. So guys, these are the students who gave the answers in the comment section. So guys, amazing. So guys, in a similar way, I want everyone to give the answers in the comment section for the questions I'm going to give you at the end of this session. All right? चलो एकदम free होता है guys, कंजूसी नहीं करने का. चलो. So guys, let's talk about the participants of civil disobedience movement. Guys, let me give you a quick recap. If you remember guys, 1930, 12th of March, Salt March, याद आ रहा है? 12th of March, दांडी मार्च, साबरमती जो के लिए जो जर्नी स्टार्ट की थी गांधी जी ने, ठीक है, 78 of his followers started from Sabarmati, ठीक है, and it was a salt march on 6th of April. He performed the Salt Act. All right. So guys, this is how the civil disobedience movement started. ठीक है. Now guys, we saw how the civil disobedience movement started. It lasted for 4 years. So let's understand the participants of this movement. Okay, which people who all participated in this movement, what was their idea. Okay, if you remember guys, civil disobedience movement was divided into two phases. All right, in the very first phase, Gandhiji suspended the movement because there was a pact which was signed between Gandhiji and Irwin, and then he went to attend the second roundtable conference. So when he came back from second roundtable conference, he was not happy after attending the second roundtable conference. So he came back to India and he started the second phase of civil disobedience movement. Okay. So guys, what happened next and who all participated in this movement? We will understand this in this entire session, guys. So make sure that you guys are staying with me till the very end. All right. Chalo. So guys, how participants saw this civil disobedience movement? First of all, guys, the Patidars of Gujarat and the Jats of Uttar Pradesh were active participants in this movement. They became enthusiastic supporters of the civil disobedience movement, but they were deeply disappointed when the movement was called off in 1931. So guys, initially many people participate enthusiastically in this movement, but later on guys, if you remember when after in 1931, after that Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed between these two people, uh, many people they were disappointed guys, because they were of the view that now Indian National Congress is compromising with Britishers and our demands are not fulfilled. No one is there to listen to our demands, our grievances. So people were disappointed, guys. Okay, so like Patidars of Gujarat and Jats of Uttar Pradesh, they were active participants in this movement till 1931. But after the signing of pact between Gandhi and Irwin, so they were deeply disappointed. So when the movement was restarted in 1932, many of them refused to participate. Obviously, guys, because in 1931, when there was a participation by these people and they were enthusiastically participating in civil disobedience movement, they were the supporters of CDM movement. But what happened, guys, उनकी किसी ने सुनी नहीं या उनके demands fulfill हुए नहीं. All right, so because their demands were not fulfilled, when Gandhiji came back to India, he started a second phase of civil disobedience movement in 1932. Okay, so उस time पे they refused to participate in this movement. Who? Patidars of Gujarat, Jats of Uttar Pradesh, and many other people, because they were disappointed. Okay, so the poorer peasants joined a variety of radical movements. So guys, बाकी जो poor peasants थे उन्होंने क्या किया? They started supporting socialist and communist. All right. Okay. Now guys, this was about the farmers and the peasants. What about the business class people? Guys, to organize business interest, many organizations were formed in India. Okay, so you have to remember two such organizations. The very first one was the Indian Industrial and Commercial Congress, which was established in 1920, and the Federation of the Indian Chambers and Commerce of Commerce and Industries, FICCI, in 1927 was formed. All right. So these two organizations were formed to protect the interest of business class people. The industrialists attacked colonial control over the Indian economy, and they also supported the CDM movement when it was first launched. So guys, if you look at the supporters of CDM movement, many people supported CDM movement when it was first launched. Basically, we can say that from 1930 to 1931, there was a huge participation of the people who supported CDM movement. But as you know, guys, after the first phase of civil disobedience movement, when it was suspended by Gandhiji, so people were disappointed, right? So people like started developing a view that now Indian National Congress is compromising with Britishers and हमारा उसमें कुछ फायदा नहीं होगा, ठीक है? So guys, some of the industrial workers did participated in CDM movement. Okay, in 1930 and 1932, railway workers and dock workers were on strike. So you can see, guys, many people enthusiastically participated in this movement from like 1930, 1931. Another important feature of CDM movement, CDM, was the large-scale participation of women. So guys, we cannot ignore the participation given by women. Yes. But for a long time, Congress was reluctant to allow women to hold any position of authority within the Congress. So guys, they were not keen to give women any high position in Indian National Congress or in any of the movements. Okay, so we can say that indirectly we can say that women were avoided. Simple. So guys, what were the limitations of CDM? All right, let's understand the limitations, guys, the drawbacks of CDM. First of all, guys, Dalits, addressed also known as untouchables, were not moved by the concept of Swarajya. Means, guys, kahin na kahin Dalits were also avoided. Yes. Mahatma Gandhi used to call Dalits as Harijans or the children of God. And guys, do you know Mahatma Gandhi organized various satyagrahas to uplift the condition of Dalits, to support Dalits. But Dalits had different demands altogether. They demanded reserved seats in educational institutions and separate electorates, means separate elections. So initially, Dalits demanded all these things. All right. Guys, in fact, what happened, guys? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he formed an organization for Dalits, guys, to uplift the condition of Dalits, and the name of the organization was Depressed Classes Association, which was formed in year 1930, guys. All right. Now, guys, his views and Mahatma Gandhi's views started clashing. Why? Because Mahatma Gandhi at second round table conference, he was against the separate electorates for Dalits. So Dalits were demanding separate electorates for them, and Mahatma Gandhi was against this idea. Obviously, guys, because Mahatma Gandhi was of the view that if separate electorates are given to Dalits, it will break the unity among Indians, and it will be very very difficult to achieve Swarajya. So that is why Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar का कहीं ना कहीं वहां पे guys views में clashes हो रहे थे. Finally, guys, there was a pact which was signed between Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi ji, and this act came to be known as Pune Pact, which was signed in September 1932. Guys, at that time, Gandhi ji was in Yerwada prison. Okay, he went to fast unto death, wherein a pact which was signed between these two people, that is Ambedkar ji and Mahatma Gandhi ji के बीच में एक pact sign हुआ, which came to be known as Pune Pact in year 1932. अच्छा, with this pact क्या हुआ? It gave reserved seats in the provisional and central legislative councils to Dalits. Yes. And guys, after the decline of non-cooperation Khilafat movement, Muslim felt alienated from the Congress, and due to which the relation between Hindus and Muslims और खराब हो गए थे. It worsened. Guys, there were many other drawbacks of the CDM movement. Like initially, guys, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, guys, who coined the name of Pakistan. Yes. So guys, Jinnah was willing to give up the demand of separate electorates. So guys, initially Jinnah was also demanding separate electorates for Muslims, but he was willing to give up the demand of separate electorates if Muslims were assured reserved seats in Central Assembly and representation in proportion to population in the Muslim dominated area. Basically, they wanted representation. They wanted reserved seats in provisional elections. But what happened? Nevertheless, the hope of resolving the issues between Hindus and Muslims. So guys, there was a conference of all parties conference which was conducted in 1928. This appeared when M.R. Jayankar of Hindu Mahasabha strongly opposed the efforts to compromise. So basically, guys, M.R. Jayankar was not ready to compromise with Muslim League and the demands of separate, the demands for reserved seats in the Central Assembly for Muslims. So M.R. Jayankar was not ready. He was from Hindu Mahasabha, again, which gave rise to the relations became more worse between Hindus and Muslims. So guys, these were some of the limitations, guys, of CDM movement, right? Guys, finally, if you understand, guys, it was a very very long struggle, guys. So अगर हम लोग पहले year से देखेंगे ना, guys, from 1757 when British East India Company came to India, they established their first colony in India, and from 1757 to 1857, guys, entire India came under the dominance of Britishers. Then East India Company rule was overthrown from India. Then from 1858 to 1947, British government they directly started administering India. So guys, it was like for almost 190 years we fought against the Britishers for the freedom, guys. So guys, there were many ways through which the feeling of nationalism was imbibed in the minds of the people. Like for example, connecting people with their past, with their culture, through folklore, songs, popular prints, and also through symbols. Now guys, do you remember female allegory in France, in Germany, Germania? Do you remember? So in a similar way, such kind of female allegory also started developing in India, like Bharat Mata. Yes. So guys, finally in the 20th century, the identity of India came to be visually associated with the image of Bharat Mata. So we can say that like Germania from Germany, in a similar way we had Bharat Mata from India. Yes. So kahin na kahin, guys, initially I said you, Europe was the source of inspiration for the nationalism in India. Guys, like Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay created an image in year 1870s. He wrote Vande Mataram as a hymn to the motherland. Yes. Followed by, guys, Abanindranath Tagore painted his famous image of Bharat Mata. Guys, as you can see the famous image of Bharat Mata. Alright. guys, in which you can see she is very calm, she is composed, she is divine, spiritual. All right, in a similar way, guys, during the Swadeshi movement in Bengal, a tricolor flag was designed, as you can see on the left hand side of the screen. All right, with red, green, and yellow color. Okay, it was designed which had 8 lotuses representing 8 provinces. As you can see, guys, these 8 lotuses representing 8 provinces of British India, and a crescent moon representing Hindus and Muslims. Then in 1921, by 1921, Gandhiji designed the Swarajya flag. It was a tricolor which consisted of red, green, and white, and had a spinning wheel in the center. Obviously, it is clearly visible, guys. Right? So it represents the Gandhian idea of self-help. So guys, there were many ways through which the feeling of nationalism was imbibed in the minds of the people. And guys, finally, after a very long struggle, guys, many people, guys, sacrificed their life for the country. And finally, guys, on 15th of August 1947, the day came when India got independence. And guys, this is how our beautiful story comes to an end. I hope, guys, you enjoyed all the sessions of this story. And if you guys have missed my previous videos wherein I have explained you how the nationalism in India started, all right. So I want you guys to please watch those videos. You will understand the entire story, guys, in detail. All right. So guys, if you are having a great time, really great time with us on this channel, guys, so you guys can also take our pro subscription. Now you will be like, sir, what is the difference between taking your pro subscription and learning from YouTube? Now guys, you might have doubts. Your concepts are not clear. Yeah, your story is not clear. Yeah, you face difficulty in learning history, remembering dates in history. You need more questions. You need assignments. You need tests. You need explanation in Hindi or in English or in mixed language. You need a revision plan. Guys, all these things are not there on YouTube, guys, because when you take our pro subscription, guys, every session over there is going to be a live session. Like this is a recorded one. Every session is going to be a live session. Okay, and guys, in live session you can also interact with the teachers. We have two teacher pattern, guys. Two teacher model mein kya rehta hai? Master teacher will clear all your concepts and class teacher will clear all your doubts during the class. And guys, we have a doubts app also. Means after the class from morning 8 a.m. to evening 11 p.m. you guys can ask unlimited questions. Okay? Entire syllabus is covered. We have two teacher model which clears all your questions, all your concepts. Okay? Assignments are given to you topic wise, then tests are taken. Okay? Guys, there are many advantages. Quickly अगर मैं आप लोगों को बोलूंगा ना guys, ये देखो. By the way, guys, AD Pro is my coupon code. How to take my courses, guys, or how to take our courses? Link description box में है. Will quickly guide you. Okay, so guys, this is the description box. Just go to read more or show more. Okay, I hope it is there. Okay, sorry, over here. So guys, just go to show more, and you can see, guys, CBSE term 1, term 2. Just click on this link. As we are in term 2 right now, guys, these are the plans which are available. All right now, guys, you are getting 20% off on all the plans. Guys, try to understand. There was a time when if you previously used to apply my coupon code AD Pro, you used to get 10% off. Now you will be getting 20% off. Guys, we have a trial plan which is at 1040 for 15 days. Guys, all the subjects are taught: physics, chem, bio, maths, SST, English. Yes. So guys, with all these advantages, guys, the difference between light and classic is, like in classic you will get a doubts app. Means after the class you can ask us unlimited questions. Okay? So guys, these are our two plans. Guys, let me quickly show you how you guys can actually see the past sessions. All right. So if you want to have a look on the past sessions, just you can have a look on this. Like just click on replay button. Okay, you guys can watch the replays. Okay. This is how the sessions are taken, guys.
You
This
have
is
to
how.
ask now. Very simple, guys. बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं किया यूएसए के बट
Alright, this is how the sessions are taken, and this is how you guys can download the notes. Like, just click on get notes over here. You will be able to download all the notes with explanation, with quizzes and everything, guys. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा slow हो रहा है, but this is how you guys can download the notes. I hope you are able to understand. Okay, थोड़ा slow हो रहा है, but I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to say. So guys, this is how you guys can download the notes, watch the session replays, and many advantages, guys. Okay. So I'll see you in my long-term batches also soon. And guys, now the homework questions. Homework question is, who painted the famous image of Bharat Mata? All right. So 4 options there. The second question is, the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industries was formed in which year? So guys, these are going to be 2 homework questions for you. All right. Make sure that you guys are giving the answers in the comment section. And thank you so much, guys, for attending my session. Guys, if you have any queries with this particular chapter, make sure that you guys are letting me know in the comment section, so that, because in the very next session, I'm going to come up with the one short video on this entire story of nationalism in India. Secondly, I'm going to come up with the doubt and mentee session also, wherein if you have any doubts with this particular chapter, I will resolve all your doubts in that video. All right. So I will see you guys in my next session. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Bye bye, guys. Take care. Jai Hind.